Conventional wisdom, repeated by everyone and their dog, is that you need to post content on LinkedIn and that you should do this consistently, whether that's once a month, once a week, or more frequently. I admit I do this, but I'm not in practice, and it's not something that I encourage accountants to do. Today, I'm going to share 3 very good reasons why I take a contrary approach here, plus what I advocate instead. It'll just take a few minutes. What follows used to be part of my LinkedIn masterclass for accountants, but I've stripped it out to share separately and more widely, and so that I can focus the masterclass on more practical and positive issues. Last year, I ran a little poll on LinkedIn. I was curious to see if this would bear out my theory as to why some accountants post so often on LinkedIn. I was quite prepared to be wrong, but it seems my perception was spot on. Fewer than a third of respondents claimed that their posts generate clients, and only 3 of the people claiming they generated clients through their posts were in practice. 3! The rest of those claiming their posts do generate clients weren't in practice, and I'm pretty sure some of them may be wishing they were generating clients through their posts and using that ambition as justification for continued frequent posting. And that's fine, but a quick review of recent posts, even of those 3 accountants who ticked this option, suggested it's very unlikely that their posts routinely generate clients or introductions or even referrals for them. Incidentally, I'm no novice here. I have long been ranked as one of the most influential accountant advisors on LinkedIn, and I've been training accountants as to what is and what is not worth doing here for well over 10 years. And just to stress, I always tailor my advice to suit each accountant's personal objectives and their reasons for being on LinkedIn. For now, I'm going to assume your real ultimate and underlying objective is to get more clients, referrals, and introductions of the type that you really want. So my first reason why you don't need to be posting a lot of content all the time. Imagine you live at the end of this quiet leafy street and that you can post a big advertising hoarding outside your house at the far end. Imagine too that your road is a turning just off of a fast moving, busy high street. When we put up posts on LinkedIn, we hope everyone we know will see them, just as we might hope that everyone on the busy high street would see our advertising hoarding. But is that likely to happen in real life? No. Only those people who turn off the high street, come down our side road, will see the advert, which will be about as visible as that white square in the middle of the image. It's much like our latest posts on LinkedIn. How many people who don't already know you are likely to turn off the high street, come down the side road and see what you're saying, especially if they've never heard of you and they've never met you before? Not many. But it's a good analogy for the chances of your post being seen by prospective clients who don't know you and have no interest in looking to see what you're saying. It's why I stress that posting and praying that everyone you hope will see your posts and will be impressed or intrigued is just wishful thinking, because that's not how LinkedIn works. Second reason I don't think you need to be posting a lot of content is that even if you have a good level of connections and followers, your posts will rarely be seen by all the people you might think. And the primary reason for that is because of how LinkedIn works in real life and how we interact with the platform. When you post content on LinkedIn, 2 things happen. The first is that LinkedIn initially only shows it or offers it to a small subset of your followers. If sufficient of them engage with it, then LinkedIn may show your post to more of your followers. But few of our posts will get seen by all of our followers. And remember that when LinkedIn does share your post with any of your other followers, your post is effectively only dropped into what is much the same as a fast flowing river. We're hoping that our target audience will repeatedly dip into the river at much the same time as we post something, and before our posts are swept away by those from everyone else our audience is following. What are the chances that your target audience, prospective clients, will happen to pop along and see your occasional posts in the fast-flowing river of their daily feed on LinkedIn? The chances are so much lower than everyone implies when they advise you to post regularly and consistently. That's the primary reason why I'm not a fan of the post and pray strategy, especially if you're hoping to be noticed and to secure referrals or business through your posts. I should also add that the LinkedIn algorithms attempt to only add into each river the content it thinks that we will find of interest. That also means that if you or your target audience are not very active, the algorithm has to guess as to which posts might be of interest. So the third reason I'm doubtful as to the value of posting lots of content and hoping it will be seen by your target audience is because of how everybody interacts with LinkedIn. LinkedIn pops some of your posts from some of your followers into your home feed. And when you open your home feed, you don't stop, open and read every post that appears, do you? No, you scroll through until a headline, opening line, or an image catches your eye and stops you scrolling. None of us have time to do this with every post appearing in that fast flowing river that is our home feed. How many of the posts in your home feed do you actually read or even notice each day? I reckon I'm probably more active than most accountants, and I doubt I see more than 100 posts a day. And that's probably only a small proportion of those I could see. It's the same for all of us. Our posts may appear in some of the home feeds of some of our followers as they scroll through their feed. If they see our post, it counts as an impression, what we used to call a view, but LinkedIn renamed them impressions because someone scrolling past our post in their feed may not actually view it or read it. And that's why impression numbers can be misleading, because they don't reflect how many people have viewed or read our posts. It also explains why impression numbers are known as a vanity metric. Of itself, it doesn't mean very much, as I'll prove during my masterclass. Beyond your home feed on LinkedIn are your notifications. This is where you've asked LinkedIn to notify you of all the posts from certain people you know and admire, shall we say. And one way to do this is to click on the bell icon on someone's profile or to subscribe to their newsletter. And the simple fact that these facilities exist proves you wouldn't otherwise be notified of everything anyone posts. And of course, it works the other way around too. If your target audience haven't clicked your bell or subscribed to your newsletter, they won't always be notified of your latest post, so they probably won't see it. There are other ways of getting your posts seen by your target audience, but it's very hit and miss. I'll be talking about that and loads more in the masterclass. To be fair, it's not that you shouldn't be posting loads of content, it's more that you don't need to post loads of content to achieve your objectives on LinkedIn. If you've been posting loads and you're sure it's helping you to achieve your objectives, carry on with what's working. But if it's not working for you, though, you may now feel a little better knowing that you've been misled as to how LinkedIn works. So maybe reconsider your approach. 3 other things to consider that could help here. 1, ensure that your profile works for you rather than against you. So often I see poor profiles, which no doubt put people off even if they've liked a post. Secondly, seek out the people you want to connect with and add intelligent comments to their posts to attract their attention. That's 3 quick things you can do. The QR code on the slide there should take you to the relevant page of my website where you can register for my next masterclass or other LinkedIn support services. If you have any problems, just reach out to me via LinkedIn.